Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Pastani Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing not too bad. Kind of like fighting like this like mild cold or whatever going on.
Mm,
So I
like
don't
a
know.
fall cold. That sucks.
Yeah. It's like, but there's like some people at work have been like getting like these death diseases. That's not COVID, but who knows what it is. And it's like,
Uh-oh. Got the bird flu or
yeah,
whatever.
something's going on. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right. So today we are talking about the Illusione Group of Five RB. The cigars are Robusto 5x52, comes out of the Agricola Ganadera Norteña factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper by filler, all undisclosed, blended by Dion Giolito. Price point is $16, and cigars released in June of 2024. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
I knew we were in trouble when I looked at the band on that cigar. I mean, not the band, the wrapper of that cigar. It just was screaming help. First through really begins with some earth, some wood, pepper, some tobacco notes. Has like this rustic mineral quality to it on the finish. Medium strength and body that continues in the second third. It just becomes a little bit more peppery, a little bit more minerals. Final third just becomes much more mineral dominant. I had some burn, I had some draw issues. It was just little rough. Not bad, but yeah. John?
I don't think I had quite the same experience you did. Maybe adjacent, because I actually thought the first third started okay. Creamy bread, some sharp dry wood on the post draw, mild spices really just kind of served an accent note, which is nice. A little bit of earthiness and spices combining in the retrohale, which was tasty. And then earth and tannic wood on the post draw. So I feel like it did enough in the first third. I mean, it obviously to me didn't sort of live up to some of the better stuff that Illusione has put out in the past, but still good enough to get a good rating. And then I thought it took a bit of a step back in the second third, just kind of creamy baking spices and wood, and that was really the profile. I mean, it changed in strength at times, but that was largely what defined the second third. I mean, there was some earth at a point, but just spices and wood. And last third, creamy earth, and then a little bit of wood. And again, kind of like the second third. I mean, creamy earth and wood was really the profile, and it was fine. It wasn't bad, but just wasn't standout for me. I had a little bit of an issue with both the burn and the draw too. Burn was wavy, kind of just continued to be uneven, and I let it go because again, my internal Aaron Loomis is like, don't touch that cigar, don't touch it unless you need to touch it. And then eventually, it got up to a canoe in the last third. I'm like, okay, I gotta touch it up. It's canoeing on me. So I don't think it affected the flavor profile because it's not a relight, but hate to see that. And then draw was a little snug, had a little resistance on it, which kind of surprised me. So I think overall, we're kind of sitting above average category for me overall. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar and slightly sharp, bold black pepper. Cedar gained a dampness to it fairly quickly, and some earth joined a bit later, along with some bitterness that joined the cedar. Second third saw the bitterness and the dampness depart, and some mustiness joined in, and then the final third saw a vegetal note join in, which kind of later gained some bitterness to it as well. Just an average flavor profile throughout. Kind of a bit muddled with some of the supporting notes. Just never really provided a profile that was exciting, and I wouldn't really see myself coming back to it. But this is supposed to be a series, so I'm interested to seeing what comes next. But yeah, this one is not one that I'm clamoring to go back to. All right, let's get to the scores. We're going to start at the top with John at 5.7. I gave it a 5.5, and Seth gave it a 5 even. So, John, how'd that 5.7 match up for you?
Well, it matches up well. It's not probably a good sign when you hear me at the top and also that the score is 5-7. But I think it matches up well. If you took the construction issues away, you kind of be closer to a 6. But at the same time, I think a 5-7 represents my experience. So yeah.
Yeah, my 5.5 matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout. Construction was pretty good. It just a slightly wavy burn, slightly snug draw, but nothing that caused any issues for me. Just knocked a couple notches off the points, but Still wouldn't be something I'd head back to. All right, Seth, five even.
Yeah, I definitely want to come back to it. Really really a bummer. I mean, it just kind of summed up the whole situation that they're going through as a company. I think so many of them are dealing with
Yeah,
the factory and tobacco.
yeah. All right, any final thoughts from you guys?
So the one-off doesn't count in the series. This is the first of the 5 series, if I understand the project correctly. Is
If
that
the na
is that right?
if you go by the name, you would think that there's going to be five of them, right?
I would.
So
Yeah.
I'm
So
assuming they're going to be all different Vitolas. I
yeah,
think
I
the
assume
RB
that
stands
too.
kind of for Robusto, but maybe we'll see.
I hope that I hope that they're going to be looking at the results of sort of how the consumers react to this, and then maybe making changes accordingly. Because I mean, Dion is an incredible blender and has an incredible palate, and I feel like this is probably not his best work. So I don't know why I say probably. It is not his best work. So I feel like hopefully they continue to work at it and come up with a better option for the group of 5 RT or RC or BB or BBF or FFB or whatever the second one's going to be.
All right. All right. Wherever catches this video, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.